Back in 2003, the British cycling team was at rock bottom. They had won just one Olympic gold medal in 100 years. They had never won the Tour de France, not even once. It was so bad that the top bike company refused to sell them bikes, worried that it would damage their reputation. Then came Dave Brailsford, their new performance coach. He didn't scream, work harder or anything like that. He whispered, what if he improved just 1%? Instead of chasing massive transformations, he focused on tiny 1% improvement in everything. So the team started making small changes. They redesigned their bike seats for comfort. They wrapped alcohol on tires for better grip. They tested lighter fabric, all normal stuff. But he didn't stop there. They even painted the inside of the truck white paint to spot dust because dust could affect performance. They studied pillows, sleeping pillows to help riders sleep better. They even learned the best way to wash hands to avoid infections. So little by little, these tiny changes worked. And you know what? In 5 years, like in 2008, British cycling team dominated the Olympics, winning 60% of the gold medal in cycling. 4 years later, they smashed records again in the London Olympics. That same year, a Brit finally won Tour de France. And then they kept winning. 5 Tour de France titles in 6 years. So between 2007 and 2017, they won 178 world championships. All because they focused on getting just a little better every day. So here is the thing, lesson for us. Success is not about making huge changes overnight. It's about small but daily improvements. And that make the biggest difference. Getting 1% better every day might not feel like much at first, but over time, it's life-changing. In fact, mathematically, if you improve by just 1% a day, by the end of a year, you'll be 37 times better than where you started, 37 times. But here is why most people fail. They go too hard or too fast. Say something like, from tomorrow I'll wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Or I'll hit the gym for 2 hours daily. I'll stop eating junk food completely. Sounds great, right? Big promises. But by day 3, they're back to old habits, old pattern. That's why 80% of the people give up on their New Year resolutions by the end of Jan. We've all been there, right? It's not about motivation, it's about how we approach change. So how do you actually make those lasting changes? This is how it works. Let's say you want to wake up at 5 a.m., right? So that's your goal. So most people will set an alarm for 5 a.m. and hope for the best. But what if instead of 5, you wake up 10 minutes earlier each week? Say like you're waking up at 7 a.m. this week, start with 6:50 a.m. And the next week 6:40 a.m. and then 6:30 a.m. and so on. In a few weeks, you will naturally wake up at 5 a.m. without shocking your system. So James Clear calls this atomic habits. Small choices compound over time, just like interest in a bank account. At first, these tiny changes feel insignificant, but over a year, you'll be 37 times better than where you started. This principle works in every area of your life. Say at work, instead of trying to be more productive, just start with one focused, distraction-free hour a day. You want to improve your relationships, spend 10 minutes more time, quality time with your spouse, and increase gradually. You want to read more, learn more. Don't aim for a book a week or a full e-learning module. Just read 1 page a day. You get an idea? So over time, these small habits stack up and lead to massive transformation. So here is my challenge for you. Think of an area where you could apply this principle. It can be your health, career, relationship, or any area which is important for you. That matters. Forget big, overwhelming goals. Just focus on getting 1% better every day. 1 day at a time, 1 habit at a time, and 1% at a time. So that's how real lasting change happens. Thank you so much for watching. I am Sreejith Krishnan. Stay happy, stay healthy.